I'm looking for a Juan Valdez. Today we're at the Tesoro Mall in Medellin, Colombia. Maybe, like myself, you are wondering, what is a mall like in Colombia? What is a mall like in Medellin, Colombia? Well, surprise, surprise. It's pretty nice, pretty modern. Man, look at that view. That is Medellin laid out before you. The mall in Medellin, Colombia is a lot like a mall in America, except it's not air conditioned or heated. You just saw that open part we went through because the climate in Medellin is nearly perfect year round. And, as you may have noticed, the malls are dog friendly. So you can bring your dog to the mall. Now, the whole time I was there, I didn't hear any dogs barking. I didn't see any dogs decide to take a giant poop in the middle of the mall. So, not sure what happens in that situation. If your dog is barking uncontrollably, does someone ask you and your dog to leave the mall? If your dog takes a giant poo, does someone come clean it up? Is it like Disney World? I don't know what happens. Or are people just not idiots and they don't bring their loud barking dogs to the mall, and if their dog has to go to the bathroom, they take care of that beforehand? I don't know. It was a mystery. I couldn't figure it out. I was very confused. Puppy dog. I love dogs. I love dogs. I'm not really settled enough to have one of my own right now. So I just appreciate everybody else's dogs. Sometimes I'm so dog crazy, I talk to people's dogs the way like a baby crazy 35-year-old woman would talk to a baby that she saw. That's not her baby. Who's a puppy dog? People are like, who's this crazy man talking to my puppy dog? I gotta be honest, I'm not a mall person. I am not a mall person. I don't like being in a shopping mall. I came here because I was on a mission. This is the only place I could get my Claro mobile SIM card as a foreigner. For some reason, they wouldn't sell me one in the other store. I had to come to the one in the mall. It's like, all right, whatever. And then I found a Juan Valdez coffee shop after a while. And tended to my Tinder flock. I don't know what it is about the shopping mall experience. I don't like it. I'm happy to go to like Main Street where there's lots of stores, but you're outside and it's a real street. This environment is just so man-made and so focused on consumerism and buying stuff. Like you could go out to Main Street and just walk around and not buy anything and then go home. But if you went to the mall, you kind of feel like you have to buy something. Like, why did you go otherwise? It's such a purpose-driven, consume kind of event. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Moose. I'm editing this video in July, but as you can see, there's Christmas decorations up. I shot this in February. This was February in Medellin, Colombia. That's how perfect the weather was in that open air section of the mall. You could just be in pants and a t-shirt and be totally fine. I don't know, like the fake trees, the fact that there's no sky. I do something about it, I don't like it. But if you like shopping malls, I mean, come on. This is a gorgeous mall. I'm not blind. Very upscale. I mean, they did go all out on their Christmas shenanigans. This is late February and the decorations are still up. I kind of like that. I'm a big softie for Christmas. I'm blind! February, guys. La ciudad de primavera eterno. The city of eternal spring. To be fair, there were some pretty hot days when I was there. I would call it the city of eternal spring / summer. Puppy dog. I mean, I guess a big appeal of the mall is it's a controlled environment. So if mall security sees known bad guys trying to walk in the front door, they can be like, I'm sorry, sir. You cannot come in here and jack the place like you did last time. I mean, there's no two guys on a motorcycle coming up behind you and one guy jumps off and robs you in the mall. Probably very little crime in the mall. I was right in the city of Medellin. It was not very hard to get to, like a $2 Uber from my apartment in El Poblado. Just saying, those are some very well-behaved dogs. Not one bark. There's not one bark in the whole video. I think it's because they're city dogs. Like, city dogs are cool. They're chill. They've seen it all before. They've seen cars flying by and motorcycles. Like, nothing rattles. There's my Juan. There's my Juan Valdez right there. I'm walking right by it. I'm so focused on making a good video for you guys. I missed my Juan. Now I gotta go back. I love Juan. I heart Juan. Yo amo Juan mucho. Juan te amo. My friend told me I gotta check out the Tesoro Mall. There's so many beautiful women there. I don't know, man. I'm looking around and I've seen mostly families. I'm thinking maybe if I was 16, I would come here and look for other teenagers, but don't see a lot of beautiful women. Not an overwhelming amount. Not like walking around in the Provenza neighborhood, that's for sure. Hey, that woman's beautiful from this angle. Beautiful woman. Just saying. It's not like there's hundreds of them. I mean, really, you could be at a mall in America. They have some of the same brands, but a lot of local Colombian brands. Or at least greater Latin America brands. Ooh, look at that curtain of Christmassy lights. Nothing puts me in the Christmas spirit like sitting here editing this video in July. Like, look, I get that that's a nice restaurant, but wouldn't you rather eat at a restaurant on the street with a table outside instead of being in the mall? Especially on a day like today. You know what's interesting? You don't see like packs of teenagers roaming the mall by themselves like you would in the States. I think Colombian society is very family oriented. You see parents out with their kids, but you don't see a lot of teenagers by themselves. Oh, one more puppy dog. Hasta la próxima, chicos.